Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you are new. This is a tarot reading for the actor Sebastian Stan. I saw a couple of videos on of a few interviews, and I thought he was interesting. There's this mysterious quality to him, but also not so mysterious, if that makes sense. So I figured when I do a reading for him, I want to talk about a few flavors of his personality, what am I talking about? How he's doing energetically, how he's doing emotionally currently, his romantic life, his career, and anything else that comes up. Okay, so I pulled a few cards a while ago, a few days ago, concerning like his personality, and I'm not going to pull those cards. I'm just going to put a picture up that you guys could look at and say a few traits and things that I've noticed, things that came out in the cards regarding, his personality, what kind of traits he has and things like that. Okay. So we have the Three of Cups, Temperance, the High Priestess, Eight of Wands, Six of Swords, the Page of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, Four of Swords, Ten of Cups, Five of Swords. Okay, so I'll just throw out a few words. He is very sophisticated, very intelligent, extremely intuitive, very mysterious. He has this mysterious quality to him. But it's not because he's hiding anything. It's because he also comes off as someone who may have a lot of anxiety. With the Five of Swords, there's some self-criticism that he holds himself to these standards, and maybe even sometimes other people, but mostly I feel like it's himself. He can be very self-critical of himself. With the mysteriousness, it's almost like there's a shyness too. Words. There's a shyness to him. He does like to have a good time with the Three of Cups, but only with people he feels comfortable with. Comfort is very important to him. I'm sensing from these cards. With the Four of Swords, he's an introvert. He can be a loner. He does his own thing. He sometimes likes to be alone. Sometimes I get the sense what these cards are showing me is that he has to like fuel himself after maybe being around people for too much, or just needs to be alone to think and to hear his thoughts. He thinks a lot. Okay. Highly intuitive, almost psychic. He very, very creative, very artistic. With Temperance, they're very creative, very artistic, very kind. He may not, with the Five of Swords, he may not, and again, guys, the major cards like High Priestess and the Temperance, they're more of the larger sides of his personality. But it's interesting enough, I feel in these cards that he may not feel, he's a trendsetter. Temperance, the personality is like they're trendsetters. They dress well. If their personality pulls people in, he may not feel that about himself. I get the sense with the Five of Swords there, but people are drawn to him. He really has this aura, this energy where when he speaks, people listen. He may not say a lot, but when he does speak, he has a lot to say, and it's really good stuff. Okay. With the Three of Cups, he enjoy, like I say, he enjoys having a good time. He does like to very energetic, very adventurous, very lively, but again, only with people he feels comfortable with and around people he feels comfortable with. Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is on top of the Four of Swords, so he really it's like he gets all this energy and he moves very quick. He's very ambitious. Very ambitious when it comes to meeting his goals. He takes risks, okay? Risks when it comes to his work. The Eight of Wands, like, he progresses very quick. And the Six of Swords is right there. He is always expanding, looking to expand himself, always looking to expand himself and change in some way, in some positive way, always looking to challenge himself to go to the next level. With the High Priestess, again, this is a bigger part of his personality, very intuitive, very spiritual. He knows a lot. That's what, and also very mysterious. He doesn't show a lot of himself. He likes to, and not for any nefarious reason. It's just I get the sense that he's in this space where his personality is like, he doesn't want to be judged for like he'll share his beliefs, like he'll share things about himself, but again, only with people he feels close to or comfortable with. Okay, but still he has this aura of mysteriousness. You don't really, people don't people don't really know him on a deeper level, and I get the sense he's looking for that too. The Wheel of Fortune, with the Wheel of Fortune, he believes he has a God. He's always in the right place at the right time. He has a lot of good luck. It's almost like it's intuitively, the Wheel of Fortune is underneath the High Priestess. Intuitively, he knows where he needs to be when it comes to his work, when it comes to creative expression is very important to him. He's very adventurous. The kindness is really big. He's very gentle, very sensitive, with the Ten of Cups there, very emotional, okay? But what you see, outside of the mysteriousness, the deeper parts of his person, he's very, very deep, that's where the mysteriousness comes in, because he doesn't want to be judged. He doesn't want to be, he's really sensitive. He gets hurt easily. Okay, so those are some flavors to his personality. Really, what you see is what he chooses to show people, the kindness and the things that this aura he sort of generates. It's true. It's real. There's of course, there's other parts of his personality, but that's what was shown to me. Okay, guys? So let's take a look and see how he is doing energetically currently. How he is feeling. Okay, yeah, that. Yeah. Oh, jeez. What's going on? What's going on? Yeah, I say that parts of his personality too. There's a sense of. When I was watching some of his interviews, and when you watch him, wow, this thing's going on. It's not good. I get the sense that there's a sadness. There's a sense of like, Yeah. There's an aura of like hurt around him. Disappointment, you know. I'll talk more about that. Oh, he's struggling. Okay, so we have the Nine of Swords. We have the Five of Cups. We have the Tower. We have the Queen of Cups. We have the Hermit. We have the Ten of Wands. Okay, so, well, I can say he's not feeling the best. He is, with the Nine of Swords, is really, Nine of Swords is a card of anxiety. It's a card of, you know, worry. I get that that's a part of his personality too. Sort of this like anxious person that worries a lot. Not that that's funny, but that's just what I sense. But the Nine of Swords, the Five of Cups, the energy feels sad. Okay. Nine of Swords is about things keeping you up at night. They're about maybe sometimes, not sometimes, but they could be about irrational thoughts. It could be about worries or what ifs. Okay, and they're keeping you up. And a lot of times with the Nine of Swords, the message is that even if you feel, even if you are, what you worry about and what irrational thoughts come up, you could manifest that. Doesn't mean that's what the reality is, but it's there nonetheless. So there's something that has been keeping him up. There's something that he's been very anxious about, and it doesn't feel good. I feel like this feeling is a current feeling, but it's been a struggle he's had. Just feels sad. I feel sad. The emotion, the Five of Cups, you know, card of grief, a card of loss, a card of disappointment and sadness. Okay, the Tower, not the best card either. You know, Tower is about the Tower is about a shakeup. The Tower is about something falling apart. Something that shocks you when it falls apart. He's hurt. Something has hurt him. I'm getting the sense. Queen of Cups. He's trying to work through it emotionally. He's really trying to that's this poor guy. What happened? He's really trying to, you know, with the Queen of Cups, he's trying to stabilize his emotions. It didn't come up in reverse. So he's really, whatever this anxiety or sadness that is currently in his life, he's trying to really work through it emotionally. He's stable enough to try and work through it, but it's really affecting him. Something fell apart. With the Hermit, he is withdrawing. He's going within. He's really, whatever this loss, it could be a relationship. It could be something in his personal life. It doesn't have to do with work. I don't sense that, but it's something in his. Let me just get a clarifier. Could be heartbreak. We'll look at that closer when I pull for his romance. But yeah, it's something very sad. But with the Hermit, he is going within. He's at a crossroads. He's going within to really meditate on, where do I go left or do I go right? You know, the Hermit is you withdrawing, you know, from society, so to speak. Whether it be literally or metaphorically, but really giving yourself the space to think of where your life is going. So he has to reevaluate. Reevaluate where his life is going. Okay, and so he needs quiet. He needs to find some inner peace. He's really, with the Ten of Wands, it's has a lot to do with burdens, you know, endings, feeling like this thing here that fell apart. I really think it has to do with the heart, but this thing here that fell apart, whatever the Tower moment, you know, this energy that has caused a shock and, you know, has caused this sadness, this feeling of loss, is really burdensome to him. And so he's really trying to figure out how to pull it together. You know, even, you know, the Ten of Wands is here. The burden is at its end. Okay, but it's the feeling he's feeling like 2 steps forward, 10 steps back. It feels like no matter what I do, sort of thing. Okay. So he's not doing the best. I'm just pulling a clarifier here to see what this has to do. Okay. Yeah, he's trying to get grounded. He's trying to feel stable again. He's trying to deal with this anxiety and sadness, you know, and deal with his emotions in an appropriate way. But he's struggling, not struggling like he's not getting through anything, but struggling like it's whatever the situation was, has been difficult for him. Okay. I definitely feel like it has to do with his heart. It has to do with it could be his romantic life, I feel like. Okay. Because, you know, watching him, I got the sense that he's been hurt a lot, you know. Okay. Let's look at his romantic life. I don't know if he's still the last person he dated, an actress, I believe. I hope I'm right. I did I did some research, but it was like, I did some research and just to see if he was dating anyone. I believe he was dating an actress. I'm not sure if they're still together. But I think they might be broken up. I don't know. Let me see what my cards say real quick before I pull. I'm going to talk about his romantic life, okay, guys? Didn't even ask anything. Who was it? I can't remember her name. I think it's, let me look real quick. Oh, Annabelle Wallace. Yes, that's her name. Okay, so let's see. Come on. Sorry guys, bear with me. Okay. I'm not sure if they're still together because Google wasn't very clear, but it looked like they weren't. I don't think they are. I think she's with someone else now, but let me just double check. I feel like they aren't. That's what my intuition's telling me. Okay. Clear the deck. Let's see. Okay. All right. Well, it looks like he's single. Okay, let's see. Let's see what's going on with his love life. Is he... Four of Pentacles. How he feels about his love life. And barriers. So the cards told me that he was single. Jeez, I can't shuffle. I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't want to shuffle too long. People get upset. Okay. Six of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, Two of Swords. Yeah. Interesting. Okay. When it comes to his love life, it has been a mixed bag. This thing down here, the Ace of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, and the Four of Pentacles has been, this is telling me that he's looking for a connection. Okay, and it has been very difficult to connect with someone in a way that he's looking to connect. Okay, it has been burdensome for him. It has been I'm just looking at the cards up and down and across. It 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 feels, what I'm hearing is that there's it's been like it's been burdensome in the sense that he has this idea about love, of what he expects, and it always turns it turns for him, and there's disappointment, and the Two of Swords here, he struggles with conflict. There's a lot of feeling of like a lot of denial about why he struggles so emotionally. Okay. He's very guarded. He's very guarded. It's hard to feel like I'm interestingly enough, when he showed me how he's doing emotionally, it didn't feel as guarded, but now I'm looking at his love life and it feels like he is very guarded. Love is hard for him. He has a lot of hope, okay? He has a lot of desires when it comes to love. Like, he really wants to connect with someone on a level that he finds he can't. For some reason, it just goes awry, you know? Emotionally, he might be a little bit intense. Or even like with the Queen of Cups here in the Chariot, even a little emotionally demanding, but not in a way that is dangerous or toxic, but in a way of like, he just expects the give and take of a relationship, and it feels like he hasn't had that. Okay. Because with the Six of Pentacles, it's a give and take. It's how you spend your time and energy, and he's looking for someone to match him in emotional energy, and it eludes him. I'm hearing but he has hope. He has hope for connection, but it's been really tough. He may have a hard time with this down here. If someone broke his heart, he may have had many broken hearts, I feel like. But I'm not laughing, okay, guys? I'm not laughing at that. It's just how I talk. But Four of Pentacles may have a hard time letting go of past hurts, okay? I get the sense that he sometimes feels like blinded by a breakup or something falling apart. It really surprises him. Because here with the Star and the Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune is in between the Ten of Wands and the Chariot. So it really... he doesn't understand. He doesn't understand. Love is difficult. It's difficult for him. Let's see what happened with the last person he was with. Okay. Let's see what went down. I'm going to do this quick. I'm going to look at him and her. Him and I believe the last person he was with was, according to Google, Annabelle Wallace. see. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I hear you. Let's look at her. Okay, what she has to say. The way my camera angle is. I don't like it. There we go. Listen, they're the same cards. I'm seeing the same thing. Okay. Interesting. Wait, this is in reverse. Page of 5 cups. No, the same. The same. Yeah, she's saying. The same stuff. Yeah, I knew it. I felt that too. I knew it. Yeah, girl. Okay. All right. So down here, this is Sebastian's energy. I asked what happened between him and Annabelle Wallace. Okay. We have the Ace of Wands. We have the the Knight of Cups. We have the Magician. We have the Ace of Swords. We have the Tower, the Eight of Wands, the Two of Wands, and the Sun. So down here he's showing me that there was a lot of passion between them. He really felt romantic, like he was very romantic with her. Sometimes the Knight of Cups could be the Knight of Cups could be like a Lothario sort of thing. But that's not what I'm getting. He's showing me, interestingly enough, he is showing me that he felt like their energy matched. He felt a connection with her. It was romantic. It felt like it was a whirlwind sort of thing with the Eight of Wands there. It was it felt like it was, he was swept up. It felt like the Knight of Cups is here for her too, sort of the same thing. The Magician, he felt very charmed by her. He felt like there was magic between them. It almost feels like like he doesn't feel like a player. It doesn't feel like that. I don't get that energy from him, that vibe. It feels like he thought it was one thing, but it was actually another thing. He always, I get the sense, feels deeper than the person that he's with feels. He feels more deeper feelings for them. That's something that he's really hard on himself for that. The Ace of Swords, he felt like they had good communication. He enjoyed talking to her intellectually. He was stimulated by her. But the Tower, we have the Tower here, right? So it all fell apart, and it was shocking to him. And but the thing, when it ended, it was shocking, but it also wasn't a bad ending. Okay, they split on amicable terms. But don't feel like hard feelings. You have the Sun here. He really enjoyed this relationship, this whirlwind. It was sudden though. The ending was sudden. Okay, and so with the Two of Wands there, he just sort of was like, he was very much questioning where it was going, but I think subconsciously he knew it wasn't going to really last. But it doesn't feel like it was like it was amicable. It didn't feel like it was bad though. I'll tell you that. But up here, what she's showing me: Ten of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles in reverse, Knight of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Swords. Okay. Nine of Pentacles, Two of Swords, the Fool. I mean, she didn't feel as deep as he felt. She did like him. She did feel charmed and romanced by him. It was with the Seven of Pentacles. She was like trying to build something, but her heart wasn't really in it. And you have the Fool here on one side and the Nine of Pentacles on the other, and the Two of Swords. She really tried. She tried, but she wasn't in it. Like she wasn't. It was like I don't want to say that. I'm not going to say that, but if she wasn't really in it, she wasn't in it into him as he was into her, in terms of like really wanting something to work. But she wasn't. The Seven of Swords, it feels like she wasn't as honest with her feelings about it. That's why it really surprised him. Interesting, the Chariot came up again. Okay. He might have been like too emotional for her. She might have just wanted to have a good time. She just wanted to I don't know her romantic history, but it just feels like she wasn't as deep into it as he was. And she didn't want to, with the Two of Swords there, she was really not making a choice. You know, she had to make a choice, but she was kind of stalling on it. Whatever that choice was. I feel like there was another person. I feel like she just was having a good time. And with the Fool there, you know, she just was kind of, you know, he wanted it to go far and progress. You know, he felt good with her. But, you know, it didn't match up, and this seems to be a theme in his life. You know? So that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. What time is that? Okay. Let's really quickly look to see if anyone is. I'm like all the way over here. Let's see. If there's anyone coming to him. Actually, let's do that. It doesn't feel like he's really focused on that right now. It doesn't look like, you know, romantically he's going to meet, you know, anyone right now. Four of Swords, Page of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Seven of Swords. Came up again. He's going to High Priestess, the Fool. There's some truth he's going to have to come into. Spiritually, he's going to have to, I feel like he's working on his spirituality. Also, I feel that he's searching for truth. He's he doesn't take risks, you know. He doesn't take risks in love. He's very guarded. You know, there's a lot of work he is going to have to do in order to connect the way he wants to connect. But there's a lot of like truths he has to face, emotional lessons he has to learn, take risks, okay? He's like, it's like, he's still hopeful for love, but he's not open to it right now. And there's a lot of work I sense he is doing. He's more focused on his creative endeavors, his work, but he is a lot of like emotional, spiritual work. He has to broaden, he has to expand himself. The Two of Wands came out. He has to be willing to expand himself and change. He connects with the same kind of woman, I feel like. And so he's really has to focus on expansion. Maybe even have to slow down a little bit. He has to be open to taking risks in love. He has to know what he wants. Like, he has to really bring his focus in on that. He doesn't know what he wants when it comes to like romance. He doesn't take risks. He doesn't expand his options. So he has to do those things. But, right now he's not focused on that. He's focused on, he's asking himself, well, why can I connect the way, why do things fall apart? He asks himself. And the spiritual thing, spiritually he has to really look at the truth of things. The Judgment there and Seven of Swords, and he has to be willing to expand himself. Okay, let's look at his career. Let me use a different deck. Let's see what's going on there. Let me just make sure. It didn't look like someone was in his life or someone was coming to him. Because he has to do that work, Okay, let's see what's going on with his career. I've noticed I spend longer on the readings of people that fascinate me in some way. Something about his energy that's very interesting to me. High Priestess. He keeps getting that. He's really, Seven of Swords again. Why does he keep getting the Seven of Swords? This is the third time. Seven of Wands. There might be people, and concerning his work, Magician, that isn't looking out for his best interests. Eight of Pentacles again. Yeah, that's what I felt before. He's focused on work. Page of Wands. the Fool, Five of Cups, and it's right here. Ace of Cups. Okay. Okay, so we have the High Priestess, Seven of Swords, Seven of Wands, the Magician, Eight of Pentacles, Page of, did I say Prince or Princess? This is the Knight of Wands. Yeah, Knight of Wands, not the Page, it's the Knight of Wands, the Fool, Five of Cups, and Ace of Cups. Okay. His career is, he uses his intuitive energy to really decide what roles he wants, what he wants to do creatively. He's starting to, with the Magician there, like he's fine. His career is going to keep going up. He's a master manifester when it comes to his work. He really he knows what's good for him, and he is more in control of what he does, how he spends his creative, how he expresses himself creatively. With the Fool there, he takes risks when it comes to his career. So this really serves him big time when it comes to his work. It really leads to success. Taking risks, knowing intuitively what's good for you, expanding his knowledge, expanding what, garnering knowledge and becoming wise about past lessons or trusting people, or, so he's really come to master that in this, where he is in his career now. Five of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, and the Seven of Swords. And I'm looking at it across here too. Okay, so there's been some things that he's lost out on because of people that have betrayed him, or has lied or been sneaky or nefarious in some way, because the Eight of Pentacles here is about work. It's about like expanding your knowledge. It's about mastering a skill. It's about structure and routine, working really hard. And he has done that. Okay, he has done that. And really, someone, but the thing is, he knows with the Seven of Wands here, he really is his guard is up. He's putting up some guard. He's standing his ground against whatever this energy is. Okay. Whatever this person or persons has really cost him something sometimes, but he's wise. He's wizened up about it. Okay, because the Five of Cups is here and it signifies a loss. Ace of Cups and the Knight of Wands. And this across here, okay, with the Magician, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands. Really, he's much more confident in the space of where he is in his career. The risks that he took has served him so far, and his confidence when it comes to his work has really boosted. Okay. Let me get a clarifier for the Ace of Cups, but I think it's saying, just stuck out to me too, Temperance. I feel like he's overflowing with confidence. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, he's really, he is really flying high towards continued success. Really never a problem. His self-confidence is boosted. This is really where he feels most comfortable. This is really where he feels really good in his career. He's going to continue to learn. He's really I feel in the space of learning, of expanding himself. This feels really open, this energy here too. This is very comfortable. He's going to continue to have success. He's going to continue to really master his skill as an actor. He's going to be fine. He's going to continue to be successful, especially this year. I feel that he is going to he's gonna have some accolades. He's gonna get attention. Okay. All right, so let's look at advice. Let's see what are some things he can look out for or do. He's very guarded about it when it comes to his romantic life. It is a touchy subject. It is very touchy. Interesting. Hold on. What is happening here? Okay. Full moon in Taurus. Detoxify. Detoxify your mind. Okay. Detoxify your body, but really this is about dealing with like negative emotions, dealing with negative thoughts and feelings. That's good that came up for him. Full moon in Capricorn. Capricorn, take a reality check. Yes. I get the sense that he really struggles with I feel like he fantasizes a lot. I feel like he daydreams a lot. And that's what the card, like the Two of Swords, that sort of energy comes out a lot. That he needs to be brought back down to earth sometimes. And, you know, get grounded and get real. Okay. Full moon in Sagittarius. See the bigger picture. Okay. And when I say like he is not grounded, not in a way of like he has a big head or anything. Nothing like that. It's more of like he thinks a lot, he worries a lot, and it really causes him to be less mindful, and it's just not helpful. It's not helpful energy. Okay. Last quarter moon in Cancer. Take a breather. Yes, take a break. He has to do that. He works a lot. He does too much sometimes. That came out in the personality. You know, a lot of energy, a lot of going from 0 to 60, always going. It burns him out. One more. Okay. New moon and Aries, go for it. Take risks. Okay? Don't be afraid to take the right risks. Now, when it comes to his work, he's fine with doing that, but with other things, I feel like he's very, sometimes he feels afraid. Feels afraid. Okay, that's all I got, guys. That was your tarot reading for Sebastian Stan. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like it if you did. Please subscribe if you didn't, you know. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments or any questions you have, okay? I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.